Hello everybody and welcome to Andrew Reviews, a video series where I take a look at some cool and interesting things from throughout the internet and explain them and give my thoughts and opinions on them. And this is actually a requested video. Well, let me explain. I was actually requested to give a shout out for an upcoming thing called Hazbin Hotel, which was actually kind of cool when I checked out the trailer for it. So I decided to do one better and review the trailer. Now, unfortunately, to avoid any possible copyright issues, there will be no images on here, but you can easily look it up on YouTube. The trailer is worth it, and I will have a link to the trailer in the description below. So there is that. Believe me, it's worth checking out. So, what is Hazbin Hotel? Well, from what I can gather from the trailer, it involves the denizens of hell. And it's focusing on Charlie, the princess of hell, and her quest to open a hotel for rehabilitating demons, the first of its kind in hell, which I actually have to admit sounds kind of interesting. It's a cartoon-style sort of deal, and I really do like it, but apparently in the trailer, there's mass purging or killing off of demons, and it's upsetting her, which is understandable. I mean, they're basically your own people, and they're being slaughtered and murdered in the name of, oh, we have an overpopulation problem. It's not exactly a good thing. Now, this is coming up on... It's going to be coming out in 2019. Let's see. Doesn't really say where, because I'm checking out the official wiki page, by the way, while I'm doing this review. So, it's coming out in 2019. It actually sounds pretty interesting. Although, I will say this, whoever set up the wiki page, red text on black is not a good combination. And I'm colorblind, and I kind of know that from going to school for web designing. Red text, black background, not a good combination. But there is that. A whole bunch of casting characters. I'm not going to run through them all because it's liable to change until that actually comes out, and I'm not going to, get your hopes up or anything. But I just want to say this, the trailer is cool. It's got that comic sort of feel to it like you would have from, like, let's say a cartoon you watched when you were a kid, but it's got more adult situations in it. So this is definitely for, I want to say, ages 16 and up. Definitely not for anybody under 16, and 16 is probably going to be pushing it, to be honest with you, but in all honesty, it's PG-13 at best, but I would say you have to be just a little older than 13 to really get the gist of most of this. But then again, people are going to watch it regardless, so what have you. It's really cool. It's supposed to be coming out in March of next year, so March of 2019. And it's just freaking sweet and cool. I mean, this is actually a pretty interesting series from what I've gathered. And honestly, I kind of like it. I mean, the visuals are pleasing. They're not really disturbing. They're not grotesque. They're not really off-putting. The plot sounds interesting enough. And in all honesty, I'm actually kind of looking forward to this, at least being able to hopefully see clips on YouTube. Unless this is going to be like a straight up YouTube series, in which I will gladly subscribe to the channel if it is. I mean, I'm looking forward to this. It sort of seems interesting to me. But here's basically the plot of it, for those of you that are wondering. So the series is focusing on Charlie, as I said, the Princess of Hell, and her quest to open the hotel for rehabilitating demons. The Hazbin Hotel. Insert, yeah, you know what that means there. Hell suffers from an overpopulation and solves the problem by routinely exterminating its citizens. Charlie, who has grown up in hell, opens the first hotel in hell aimed at teaching demons and sinners to become better people. There's a substantial resistance, though, and Charlie and her friends must work together to keep the hotel running. So this kind of seems like a really cool underdog story, while at the same time being a comedy, animation sort of jive twist here, and it's definitely something that I appreciate and I adore. Gotta admit, beyond a shadow of a doubt, this is one of the best things I've seen lately for cartoons. And I mean, I'm coming from ranting about Teen Titans Go, ranting about Thundercats, and all of a sudden this thing just, somebody asked me, hey, can you give them a shout out? And I'm looking at the trailer and I'm like, it's not a Cartoon Network thing, so I really have no issue with it, but the animation and everything's just so beautifully done in this. It moved me to tears almost, how beautiful this was, taking that we have cartoons nowadays that suck, and here's a show that's really cool, at least from the trailer. So If you get a chance, check out the trailer. Like I said, description link will be in the description below. And when this comes out next year, I'm hopefully will be able to do a decent review for it and really give it the justice it deserves. So, I'm Andrew Rhodes, and this has been Andrew Reviews. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll catch you all next time.